so we started this as a forum for all of us to get together and talk about the things that we like. Most of them seem to be paranormal related, but not all of them. So that's what we're doing. They're the third Saturday of every month at Book Moms. We will have a couple extra meetings this year. Marilene's starting us off. These meetings, the only thing we ask meeting, we will bring in foodstuffs or personal care items for the homeless. And we've expanded that in the winter months to include anything that will keep a person warm. And it doesn't have to just be any of these talks. You bring them anytime, leave them at Book Mamas, we'll pick them up and we'll get them to the food bank. We have 300 people in this community, mostly men, who are too proud to go in and get out of the cold. And because they won't do that, we have to come to them. And we have to put hats on their heads, gloves on their hands, mufflers, coats, jeans, blankets, anything that you've got that you would normally just get rid of. She's helped law enforcement in the past. She's helped in bereavement issues. And most importantly, dear to my heart, is she also works with pets and animals, everything from horses down to puppy dogs. And so I appreciate that as a pet owner, and I appreciate her coming out tonight. She's going to take some questions.
Again, I'm very honored to be here, and at any point if you have a question or something you want to share, let me know. I don't stand up here and say I know everything, but I know I have a plethora of knowledge that I would like to share about the subjects that we're going to be talking about tonight. I was born in Connersville, Indiana. I'm 61 years old, and I'm one of those people that remember my birth. I remember my birth and where I was before. So the main reason I believe in reincarnation is because I remember where I was before, and I remember my birth. Oh, the 2012 business. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
The question, synchronistically, is, with my glasses on, yeah, I knew that instance. Makes sense, but what the comments on 2012 was our first question. Hey, girlfriend, you are tuned in. Right on it. Well, you have to understand that there's a lot of people that misuse and create fear. You can control people through fear. And there are shadow governments, and there are things that use all the rhetoric in the Bible and the Revelations in 2012, because if you can make people fearful, you can control them. What's the opposite of fear? Unconditional love and truth. So we live in a time, instead of thinking and dreading, oh, is the comet coming? Is everything going to crash around us? You are the Lord of your universe. You are the co-creator with Creator. You create unconditional love and truth in each moment you're in, and we can change the world. And that's what needs to happen. There will be huge, vast extremes of what's going to happen going towards 2012. I'm sure you've all heard the rumors of, food shortage this year and blah, 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 fear for fear. A lot of things you hear about have happened over and over and over and over on the earth. Enough people, if you read anything in any type of scriptures, not just Christian scriptures, all it takes is a few righteous people. What does that mean? It doesn't mean you're better than other people, but people actualizing unconditional love and truth and living, not thinking of it as a concept, really loving our neighbors. Like, it's a wonderful work you guys do here helping the homeless. I mean, this is fabulous. If we all would do that. When we cross over, this is a firm belief I've had because I've seen it and worked with it. When we cross, we are forced to look and see how our thoughts, feelings, and actions affected other people. We're absolutely forced to. And we are given a chance to heal. We're given a chance to rectify. It's kind of like the Christmas story, Christmas Carol, Scrooge. It's very real. It's very real. And then you also encounter people on the other side that you have things to settle with. So you're given chances. It's not like you die and you go to heaven or you go to hell. Some of the people that choose to stay in this level, there's many reasons. There's some people that choose desire and love will keep people here. They still want to watch over their loved ones.
Souls that have passed on, do you channel? Do you physically heal people?
Yes, I lay hands on people and animals. I do not allow spirits to speak through me. They will get pretty close to me. But I've never been a fan of letting them jump in my body or speak through me. And if somebody else wants to do that, that's fine. I get real interesting conversations. They will become very conversational, and I will actually use phrases. It's more like being an interpreter. I will actually find myself using expressions, phrases I would never think of, and people will say, oh my God, that's exactly the saying he used to say, or something she used to quote all the time. So that's as close as I do, but yes, I do all that. I wanted to do something like this forever, and this is just neat how this happened. I contacted him. I thought, Ken's going to think I'm some, you know. I thought, nobody ever asked me to speak, ever. And I thought, I'm just going to reach out. It's like I guided you, because I got the best vibes from, I didn't reach out to everybody, especially you guys. And, yeah, and it's a time for us all to connect. So I've been through the last 2 years has been rough. And now it's a time to come together and to create and to move forward and to manifest.
Have you ever found any artifacts in your yard or any? Yeah, because they're showing me something you found.
Glassware.
Yeah.
We actually found a shed we didn't know we had when we bought the property.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're talking about the things you find. You will still find more things.
Apparently there's a diamond ring in my yard.
I think there is. It's to the south. Okay.
Tomorrow everybody will be
at
at my house.
We have that address.
This is our plan to dig a garden, really.
That's right. Hey, look at her face. Wow. What are you talking about? Yeah, no, you're going to get a dog that's very compassionate. I got a female dog for some reason. Yeah, I'm getting a female. I first thought it was a nub. I'm pretty sure. I think it will narrow down to 2 males and a female, but I think we'll get the female. Sturdy. Yeah.
Daisy. Is it going to be a date?
Oh, well. You know what's interesting? The kind of dog I see around here, but I think it's just symbolic, but I think it's a past life connection. It's a great pyramid. You know, the big white dogs. You have one? Okay. Ooh. That just, wow. She is fabulous. It's beautiful. Absolutely. I'm so happy. That makes me so happy. Oh, that makes me. I'm glad you had. See, now you are. Yeah, everybody cried. It's almost like it's just strange. It's like, was she on different meds?
She was, but the medication that was found in her system, they said it was a suicide,
No.
was my stepfather's
Drugs. Yeah. No, it was not suicide. No, and I mean, if you can have a passive-aggressive murder, that's what I would call it.